Right, here I am, recording right where I left off. Looking around to see if there's anything here. There is not. So off I go. Oh, that's right, and the last thing, I forgot to clear out the rest of the guys at night and then cash in the rewards for that. Oh well, didn't need the money anyway.
I hope the Kunari never move into
Hawk
hiding.
Estate. Gonna go talk to peeps. Oh, your dress is even uglier than before, by like a lot. Wow. Dogue! Sleeping by the fire! That is a happy dogue. Look, these letters are actually on cardboard. Look, it's the Hawk Estate. We are really impressed. That is what is going on here. I got dressed in my jammies. Yeah, that's right, I'm hella cute. He's all happy to be wearing his jammies around the house. That's so cute. Aveline!
You've settled in nicely.
It's been hard work to get here.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
So, how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard. Poorly. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there. You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
I seem to recall he had some good leads.
Then you won't mind chasing his threads. If it leads somewhere, I'll pick it up. Right now, he's just distracting my men. He's in the gallows. Do what you can. Thanks, Hawk. I'll try not to make a habit of this.
Talk to Mom.
It's strange living here again. My childhood home. Now owned by my child.
It's alright, you still
It's
only
not
look
something
maybe
I could have
30.
imagined when I was a little girl staring out this window. I'm still grateful you used your money from the expedition to buy back the estate. I feel like an Amel again.
Just don't go all pompous on me, all right?
I promise. If there's one thing I learned in Ferelden, it's that good people can be born in a hut as easily as a palace. Honestly, after so many years as a peasant's wife, it feels strange to have nothing to do. I
Would.
visited Carver with the Templars, and he's so proud of his new knighthood. I guess I just need to start finding you a suitable wife.
No, no. No.
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Anything
The
else?
Reinhardt's second daughter is very interested in meeting you.
Not interested. I'm interested in Meryl.
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
Yes, they are. That's why I like them.
Those elves you're friends with, they're rather strange, aren't they?
Let's talk to Dogue.
I like the doggy.
Doggy likes you.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Oh, They have constant companionship. How cute. Oh no, it's...
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Doug, I'm going to talk to you again. Oh, you don't have anything to say anymore. Writing desk. Let's see what this has to say. Night Terrors. Greetings. I hope this letter finds you well. I've often thought of you in these past 3 years. Without your kindness, my Fainreal would have been long since sold to slavers. Instead, he's thrived and begun to master his magic. But now his nightmares have caught up with him, and neither the Keeper nor the First Enchanter know how to help. I don't know where else to turn. Please come to my home in the Alienage. I will be waiting to speak with you. Thank you again for the compassion you've shown Fainreal in the past. Sincerely yours, Ariani. Hawk, I do not know if you remember me, but you helped me deal with Carta a few years ago. Given the generally disreputable characters in Kirkwall, I had all but given up hope and swore I would reward you properly. Take these coins in the enclosed package. My men and I are preparing to leave Ravane before King Balin's assassins catch up with us again. If the stone favor us, we'll find Kal Sharok in safety soon. If the Haramonts survive this dire time, your name and deeds will be recorded in the memories. Accept. The Underground Railroad. Many people in the city owe you their lives. It's really fucked up that they named it this. It's like really not okay that they named some fictional struggle after a real life struggle that actual black people went through at tremendous cost. Like, that is not okay. And it encourages all sorts of bullshit behavior online, like mage lives matter. Oh my god. If you're listening to this and you do that, just stop now, feel ashamed of yourself, and then move on and make better choices. Like, and the game itself is not okay either. This is not okay. So anyway, many of the people in the city owe you their lives, and I am one of them. When my friends and I were cornered by Templars, you helped us escape. Over the years, most Starkhaven apostates have been captured, but thanks to the help of many people, I have remained free. You've done so much for the apostates. If you are moved to do more, contact Mistress Selby near the docks. She knows of many ways you could save more lives. This is so fucked up. I still can't believe that they did that. A note from Fainreal to Hawk. Life with the Dalish hasn't been easy. Keeper Marithari tries her best, and I don't know what else she can do for me. The younger elves won't accept me, and I often hear them whispering behind my back. The elders have more discretion, but I can see it in their eyes. They're afraid of me. I don't know why I'm telling you this. Sometimes it feels like you're the only person I can trust. Your friend Fainreal. Oh, kiddo. Feeling inadequate? Flag flying at half-mast? Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads? Come to Jorman's apothecary and ask for our special sauce. Our special sauce is infused with the essences of 52 herbs. It's completely natural, completely safe, and absolutely effective. You will never feel same again, because it will probably kill you. Be the man other men want to be. Be the man you deserve to be. They are literally giving you erection enhancement drug advertisements. Amazing. From Elren. Who the fuck is Elren? Words aren't enough to convey how grateful I am. Thank you for saving my daughter from the... Oh, this guy. Saving my daughter from that monster. When I look at my little girl, I'm reminded of what you did for my family. Leah has found a hero in you. She's become interested in swordplay and combat, and she thinks of joining the guard one day. Oh god, I'm dying. She seems none the worse for wear. In your debt, Elren. Oh no, that's so cute. Just imagine, like, Big Mama Aveline taking her under her wing and just teaching her to kick ass and kill people. It's so good. A message from Price. I forget who Price is either. Sirrah, I am glad to hear that Ethenril took no vengeance on you for helping me. I surely would have died in her service. Oh, this kid. My sisters are both maids now, and I have proven myself an able shepherd and have been granted 2 ewes of my own to start a flock. I heard you've made a name for yourself in Kirkwall. My hopes for your continued success. Thank you again. Transcribed by the Lady of the House for Price. Strangely official-looking letter. Oh. This is, you know, the sort of typical Nigerian prince email scam. This is that, but for Starkhaven. I am Lord Achim Falk of Starkhaven. I have faith in the Maker and Andraste, his beloved I'm not going to read all this. You can look that up online if you want. Read. A strange letter from Lothering. Hawk. Heard you lot got to the free marches. Don't know why you'd bother, but I suppose it's better than Orlais. They got spiders up there, big ones. Couldn't swing a dead cat round here without hitting giant spider. But the blight drove 'em off. Maker, dark days ahead. Mark my words. Man can't even cover his blighted land with poisonous traps. Old Barlin. Okay. A note addressed to Gamlin. Gamlin Amel. Payment is now 2 months late, Syrah. Interest accrues as your... Oh, okay, this is the same thing we already saw. A message from Lothering. Dearest Leandra, I hope you and the children are holding up. I'm so sorry about Bethany, such a dear girl. I remember her helping me weed. The blight has taken too much from us. Thank the Maker for the hero of Ferelden and the Grey Wardens. Things are slowly getting back to normal in most of the country, but Lothering is gone for good. We hoped to rebuild there, but the blight poisoned the land. It'll take decades for the earth to recover, and it may never. Redcliffe is a nice place, though, and I'm starting to see it as home. The village saw some trouble during the blight, but it's recovering. Perhaps you could visit sometime. Please write me again, my dear. I wish to hear about your life in Kirkwall. Send my regrets and fond regards to the children. Your friend Miriam. Family letters. Dear Garrett, how are you? I hope you and Mother are doing well. Things are good here. I found my place among the Templars. Oh, this is from Carver. It's nice to have purpose, to be part of something bigger than myself. And you. All right, I'll stop being a pain in the arse. It's not a perfect job, though. I really don't like what we do to mages, but do we have a choice? Keeps everyone safe, and it's better than the alternative. Many mages understand that we're trying to help, even if our methods could use improvement. Unfortunately, there are extreme elements within the Order. Some argue for a permanent solution and have ideas I hope never take root. Makes me glad Bethany never had to live in a place like this. I'll wrap this up. Duty calls. Send my love to Mother. Your brother, Carver. I think it's probably a little different if you have much higher approval with him, but since I was just pretty neutral, at least not an enemy, we got this. Gotta talk to Bodon.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantment!
Just so.
Baby. What a cute.
Its eyes follow me around the room. Creepy.
I think he means this thing, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. It doesn't have eyes, though.
I came in and watered your plants. Your friend Meryl. Well, that was nice of her.
She's so cute.
Fenris said Daenerys left this at the mansion. Best keep Isabella's books on the top shelf. Don't want to scar Sandal.
I like that Isabella has taken to leaving her books at your house, though. Memento of Mark of the Assassin. I actually am probably going to finish that in this act and see what happens. I've never finished it before the end of Act 2 before. And that would be intriguing for reasons that you will see.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sando. Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up. Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up.
They're apparently banging in the window.
All right, so she said to look at the crests sideways, then cover the... Sweet Maker! Isabella! Ah! I can't unsee that.
Never does explain what in the fuck is going on there, but whatever.
So much has happened since we got here. I'm glad I've got it all written down.
No.
Lots of old things from Lothering in there. Poor prince. I told him to stay off the bed. Oh, I think I'll let Sandal empty that.
I don't know what's in there, but it's apparently real gross.
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
If you actually have approval with Anders, it'll be sitting on your bookshelf. And it'll say something like, yet another copy of Anders' manifesto. If you don't have high approval, it's in the fireplace. I'm pretty sure. What? Come on.
Is that Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Doesn't say what it is, but I'm sure it's dirty. Good job, Isabella.
I hope all is well. A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Cute. Carver. Yeah, so you can't play him as a party member anymore because he is in the Templar Order and doing his thing. Anders, you're a dickhole and I'm never going to play with you. You know what? You know what? Let's see if we can get, what's his face? Sebastian. You can tell I don't like Sebastian very much. I can't even remember his name. You know, what's his face? That other boring white guy that I don't give a shit about. There's so many of them.
So
There are still many
why do you even like me? I must seem so dull. What
No.
brought this on? Your life has been so exciting. The adventures, the duels, the passionate love affairs. Compared to that, my life is a stale, dry biscuit. I wish I had your life.
No, you don't want my life.
Why?
Because you have a good heart, and you deserve better.
Excuse me while my heart completely breaks in half.
Your Grace.
It's not enough to ask forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker blessed us with minds and a conscience. He does not approve when we fail to use them.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one you wronged.
Alright, let's go talk to what's-his-face. Don't care. Alright, let's talk to Sebastian.
I thought it would end here. Young Master Hawk destroyed Flint Company. None remain. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
My... Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
I'd rather talk directly, if you don't mind. I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Is there any peaceful way to resolve this?
If you treat the Harrimans like those mercenaries, you could start a war. Go carefully, Sebastian.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Why is everybody looking at me?
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. You've taken on lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to.
Yeah, you have
If you
no
like,
friends, because you're
I
a
can travel
pretentious
with you until
asshole.
you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
You're a pretentious asshole. We can finally equip a bow on him. Yeah, get rid of that bullshit you have on. Lol, it's named Temperance. You pretentious dick. You utterly pretentious dick. Let's level you up. Goodness gravy. Royal Archer, there's a difference? Oi, oi, oi. Whatever, I don't even care. I'm just gonna give him all of these things. Uh, and we'll give you some stealthy ability. Nope, we're gonna level you up later. Just wanted to get Sebastian some fucking skills. Let's talk to you.
I cannot fault Sebastian for wanting to know why an old ally would turn against his parents.
He's right here,
But
you know.
I fear he's too impetuous. He may do something he regrets. Please,
He's right there.
go with him, try to restrain him. If the Harrimans are guilty, they will receive justice from the Viscount. Sebastian need not take their punishment into his own hands.
What is the Chantry's stance on the Kunari presence here?
Love you,
Would
Meryl.
it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Kunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
Good job. Meryl, I love you, you beautiful. Oh, God, I love her so much.
You knew my grandparents.
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
You still only look maybe 45, possibly 50. You are not that old.
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Kunari and mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush.
That's bullshit.
I'll have to remember that line the next time I'm late.
Yeah.
The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
Yeah, that's nice and all, but people are dying.
Hello again, Hawk. Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
Are you in?
Okay. Now you're just saying the same thing. Okay, off we go. Well, we've got Sebastian finally. Dun 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 dun. All right, let's go visit Fenris. We're gonna talk to Fenris. Gonna go talk to him. Gonna talk to Fenris.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Yeah, girl. Yep.
3 years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
Hopefully.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Yes, but... Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
You start over. Isn't that what you want?
I don't know how. My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
You don't know who you were?
Fenris was the name Daenerys bestowed upon me, his little wolf. If I once had another name or a family, then they were taken from me. But again, this is not your concern.
Your problems are my problems.
You're my friend.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain.
You can flirt with him there. It's a pretty significant flirt. But let's be real, we are not romancing Fenris in this one, and there is no reason that we would be hitting on him.
We should move on.
I love how goth he looks in the black outfit. It's so much better. Oh, no. But yeah, I'm going to get all of the companion discussions out of the way in this video, hopefully. So we are going to go to... We already talked to Aveline. We could probably talk to Sebastian again. Fenris's mansion. We've been to the Hawk Estate. We'll go to Anders' clinic. I don't want to talk to him because he's a dickhole. Yeah, I'm sorry for Anders, fan. I'm sorry that you're trying to watch this. Oh well. Such is life. I do not like Anders. Oh, I love you, Meryl, though. Meryl, you're so good. Alright, we're gonna save.
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Seneschal Brand fucked Isabella.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. but it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
Ew, no, God.
We haven't talked much recently. How have you been?
Good. I just love what Knight Commander Meredith's done with the place. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Ew, no.
Is that making it harder for you, with justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
So I actually just read a really interesting headcanon that spirits are actually much better at possessing dead bodies than living ones. And that thus Anders actually died at some point and Justice just took over the body and healed it up. So it's technically a living body, but the original Anders has left it. And it's just Justice in there, sort of merged with all of Anders' memories since he entered a somewhat living body rather than an already dead one. Which I think is a pretty interesting headcanon, actually. I mean, it's got no support either way, but it's got no counter support either. It's perfectly plausible.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Okay, Anders. Good job there, Scary. God, Anders is such a creep.
The Templars have become more active in their hunt for me. I won't be able to stay here long.
Just another 3 to 4 years or so, because you're here till the end of Act 3. So... get the death route. Do 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 do.
What are we gonna do now? Do you have coin to spare, Messer? My children are starving.
I hope this helps.
Thank you. Make a smile on you.
I don't remember actually interacting with her before.
Have you heard the Chant of Light?
That's the song they sing at the chantry, right? It's pretty, but a little repetitive.
Then you know the story. How Andraste became the Maker's divine bride and convinced him to offer us a second chance.
Right, but I never understood why she had to die.
Her mortal husband betrayed her out of jealousy.
But if he wanted her to spread her faith, couldn't she do that better alive?
The Maker gave us free will. By his betrayal, Mafarath showed us that men were not yet worth saving.
I don't know. It's a nice story, but I think it's got some holes.
Just a bit.
Take what I like. That's what I'm...
Alright, so we've been to Anders' clinic. Don't need to go to the Black Emporium again. And we're going to go to the Hanged Man. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right. You can talk to... Oh, who are you?
Anyone knows Sir Karen? Has he done anything wrong?
Welcome to the best little tavern in Kirkwall.
What's the word on the street?
You hear about King Alistair of Ferelden.
Oh,
He has an elven.
Thanks.
I've already heard that.
I should go.
Anytime.
Thought it would be something new since it's 3 years later, but apparently not.
Is this getting you any closer to your ship?
Huh?
I just don't understand why you're working with Hawk. You don't seem to care about anything we do. What's keeping you here?
Mostly the blooming rose. I'm paid up to the end of the year. I'd hate not to use it.
The brothel?
What? Women can't go to brothels too? You're just not using your imagination. Oh, look. Now you are. You're cute when you're blushing.
I love it when Isabella fucks with Sebastian. Who is this asshole? Whatever, we're talking to Varric.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
I suppose after the whole business with Carver, it's a good idea to hang on to what you've got. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Varric, I love you. Wow, I have like almost 100% friendship with him. Completely neutral with Sebastian. Meryl really likes me. Isabel thinks I'm pretty okay. And I have okay self-esteem.
This is the best tavern in Kirkwall. It could use some cute dwarven serving girls, but otherwise, it's perfect.
I love you so much. So I'm going to save here and see what happens if I talk to Isabella. Actually, yeah, I'm going to see what happens, because I'll just load if it doesn't go well.
Isabella, you look well.
Are you talking about the flush on my cheeks? It must be the whiskey. Do you remember the relic I told you about? The one I need to find? I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
The search for this thing has consumed you. Let it go.
Look, I know how you feel about this, but it's important to me, and I'm going to need your help when the time comes. Just promise me you'll consider it.
Do it for a kiss. We're totally going to flirt with her.
Do I get a kiss from the feisty temptress when I present her with the hard-won prize?
Don't call her a temptress.
If you want.
Rude.
I'll
It's
even
weird.
let you choose where I plant it.
Wink. I love you, Isabella! I would marry you, but I'm gonna romance. Well, that went fairly well.
Anything interesting happening around town?
Alright, we are not gonna go talk to him.
So, I noticed some notes on the table the other day. Interesting work you got there.
I'm doing a little writing.
What's a speed griffin? Do they zip around Phaedus, terrorizing Darkspawn with their lightning reflexes?
Rude.
Speed griffin. Good one.
Rude. Rude. So I'm not going to go to Meryl's yet, because if I flirt with her, I don't think you hook up with her this soon in the Act 2, but I want to make sure that I hook up with Isabella at least once. We're going to leave Meryl alone for a little bit. Is there anybody else that I need to go talk to? Don't think so. Actually, I think I may cut it there for the night, 'cause it's getting pretty late. So have a good one.